Yo, yo. Check, check. Yo, yo. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Let's make sure.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Testing, testing. Yo. Testing, testing. Alright, so it's just super laggy. But it is live. Alright, so what y'all looking at right now is the top 30 companies. Let's go ahead and mark up real quick and look at these levels. Then I'm going to share with y'all what we got going on. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry for the delays, learning how to work this OBS stuff. But if you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. So this is what we're looking like with US30. As you can see, a majority of the companies are green right now, which is giving us our buy bias. It looked like the move might have already been made. We might be too late to the game. Let's see. Alright, got about 3 seconds. Alright, let me show y'all what we see right now. Just marked it up real quick. And it's kind of on par to where we were last time. Alright, as y'all can see, this is where we at right here. So, we're waiting on a breakout. And this is TP1, TP2, TP3 on the buy. It's literally the same as last time, last week. Let me go ahead and remove that. Y'all know last week we didn't take the trade because of the news, events, and all of that kind of stuff. It ended up playing out, but we didn't take it anyway just because of the news, events, and all of that. Let's check everything else that we got going on. So the strength of the US, weak right now. Events for today already happened, and relative strength, we at the bottom. So everything is saying weak, but we're gonna see what it looked like. We're gonna see. Hope y'all doing good out there today, staying warm. This cold weather we got. Remember, if y'all want to learn this strategy, absolutely free, tap into the Boss4What Telegram group. The link is in the description. All you got to do is fund up the broker. Send me a screenshot. Let me know that you're ready to rock and roll. And you'll be ready to trade with us. Slow Mondays. All right. It's 950. Barely. I would lower the lot size right now and take your buy. Probably not do the regular lot size because the momentum is just not there to the upside. But you never know. You kind of got to just follow the rules and see how it play. Follow the rules and see how it play out. See if we can get any other confirmations. Got a little fair value gap up here. Right by TP1 that it could come up and touch. 50% is right there in the middle. All right, you should be in a little profit right now. Had some nice momentum for the last hour. We got a nice little gap down here and nothing really down here but this nice liquidity grab. Didn't quite get to that 50% up here, but it definitely went down. US needs to get some power, man. It's lollygagging. Everything is just so drawn down. It's ridiculous. ridiculous. It's wicking out. Look like it's gonna be one of those tiptoe days. It's gonna move super slow. Got 4 minutes left in this candle. Let's see if it can push up to TP1, fill that gap before I go ahead and push down. Three minutes. Right now, the strategy would call for buys. That's where the orange line is, right here. But I didn't jump in today. Today, Mondays is usually kind of trash days, and then Fridays is kind of like manipulation days. So I try to pick the best setup possible to jump in on, but the strategy does call for a buy today. So you would have bought right here at this line. So if you wanted to jump in a buy, you could still jump in a buy. This does have a 75 to 80% win rate. All the news and stuff has gone, but see the dollar week, and it's not half and half. A lot of them are still green, so that's a little bit more confirmation of upside, but Mondays is usually super slow. Super slow. It's trying, but these kind of scenarios, this is where you set your stop loss and you set your TP and you walk away. Go to the gym, go do something. That way you're not just watching the candles and making decisions that you probably shouldn't make.
Hello, now it's 10 o'clock a.m.
Alright, let's see what this hour candle do. Going straight down. It might fill in this gap and then shoot up. Let's see. Let's see what it does around 50%. Right now it's inducing people to go ahead and get their buys in right here. It's playing around at that level and it didn't even come 50%. See if it comes down to that 50 and then shoot up. Remember, price is looking to fill gaps and it's looking to touch highs that's never been touched. So it left these highs right here fairly equal, not quite equal, but fairly equal. So there's liquidity there. People that sold, they got their stop losses right above these highs. Now it's trying to induce people that bought, because it's not even coming down, filling this 50% right here. It wants people to buy here and have people put their stop losses here so you can come get them. Because if you look on a 5 minute, it looked like it could be a nice little support zone, right? Until price pulls back just a little bit more, take whatever it needs to take and then shoot up. But they know people looking at this on a lower time frame, so they're trying to catch these super scalpers in here. But if you're just now tuning in, if you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. See what it does when it gets to that 50%. Then you can go ahead and make your call. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it just be playing around. That's why Mondays are not really my favorite days to trade, because it play around. And if I do, I'm literally just doing my setup, setting my TP, setting my stop loss, and then I'm walking away. Because it doesn't really happen as quickly as other days. It's really trying to catch up with everything that happened over the weekend and all of that kind of stuff.
Cold. Freezing. Yeah, it's like 30. We literally did get ice. Yeah. Do you want to meet with the tree still at 11? Okay.
Cool. Welcome T. Welcome T. Just got your telegram. Yeah, you free to join the PAM. There's no cutoff limit.
Okay, and you're still doing your webinar tonight, right? Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, so add a team for the sales, or add a meeting for the sales team and then cancel today's webinar.
It's losing momentum.
Just the two, that's when, Lionel and Cap dropping they offer.
That's what we're looking for, y'all. Just so y'all know. That's what we're looking for. Really want to just see what it does when it gets to this 50%. Then make your call. But if you got in on the signal, or if you know the strategy and you just jumped in based off the strategy, this dotted line right here is where your entry would be at. So you'll be in a little drawdown right now. If you waited, then you would just be waiting right now. But we pointed out a fair value gap up here on an hour that did not get filled yet. At least 50% of it did not get filled, and it actually lines up with TP1.
Lionel was actually scheduled for 2 p.m.
So
Lionel's meeting's actually scheduled at 2 p.m. Yep, and then Derek at 3:30.
yeah, it looked like it's gonna play around.
You were talking about Lionel's ads. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the page to review. There's a couple things that changed, like the social proof pictures. Um, I'm having them change the mindset automation. But I think aside from that, I did the opt-in and stuff like that. All of that was working.
Slow motion, slow motion.
Nope, that's the last thing I gotta have them do is add the order bumps because they just sent it over the weekend. And then I have Felix do the covers already, so we just need to add them in there. We do not. Also, I can reach out to them and see if they can meet later on today. Right, Derek only needs a 30-minute meeting, right?
Didn't come all the way down.
Derek?
But it is pushing up.
I'll see if they're available right after that.
So you should be in profit right now if you took the trade at that dotted line. Just a little bit of profit.
Don't forget to reach out to Calvin if you haven't already to kind of go to kickoff club. I don't know if he's aware.
Gosh. It's pushing. Might go ahead and slap TP1.
Who's that, Calvin or Eight Boys? I don't think so. I don't remember any slides for Calvin. Hope, do you recall? I'm looking through this.
See what's going on the 4 hour. Nothing really crazy. This is a bigger gap. I'll move my entries to break even right now. Just so you don't lose money on the trade.
Which one? No, I think I'm good for the challenges this week. Is that what you're saying?
Just gonna play around.
Am I good to go ahead and pay the DJ on the Rose card for both the challenges this week?
Go ahead and push up.
I don't know if he's something that might sense his thing. It'll be like, so he'll probably send it tonight, but it's going. Oh wait, no. I think it is. Let me see. How much is this one? 500 for both, 250 each. Alright, he did send it. Yeah.
See if this 15-minute candle can push us
And
up.
I also already sent him the background for both.
And then down.
So, good.
Because they never filled that 50%.
Yep, I'll go ahead and get him paid, and then I'll follow up with Pat and Sean to make sure they're good for today for the kickoff call. Make sure they're good for the week and they have what they need.
No, it's right there. Go ahead. Smack it.
Okay, cool, and I'll remind everybody of their appointments there.
See what's going on.
Minutes.
Everything turning green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 companies red. That's it.
Alright.
Back up to green. Everything is getting some power. So I might do a nice little push here to go ahead and slap it and then come back down. Or it's just going to entice people on both ends to do buy and sell, and it's going to play around in here. Stop right before the 50% here, stop right before the 50% on here. And just entice people to jump in buys and sells. This is where that consolidation thing comes in. 2 gaps. But we might take this one. That Friday was a W as well, but we didn't take it because of all the news events. So we still gonna count this as 6 for 6 right now. He's gonna stop short. Stop short of this 52. Lollygagging on Monday. There you go. Push up. Watch out. Before you be a hot dog. Move. Can't just sit in front of the heater, man.
Oh, no. Oh.
You toasted.
You can't sit in front of me. I want to be warm. Come on. We can get your sweater. You want this with me? Huh? You want this with me?
I hope y'all staying warm out there, because it's nasty everywhere in the world. Right now it's 29 in Georgia, where I'm at. Sunny, but it's 29. Yeah, at this point it's just watching paint dry. So if you got in, you can wait this little bit until it hit it, or you can go ahead and just take your money now. Either way, I wouldn't be mad at you. It look like it's gonna play out. It's just lollygagging.
Tyler, you're
Do I think it will hit TP3? I mean, there is a gap up here. If we're looking at the 15, a little gap on the hour right here. So it could get up there to fill 50% of that, and that's right there by TP3. But I can't say for sure. I mean, it depends on the momentum that we got. And right now, it ain't really no momentum. It's kind of slow. So, with the strategy, the win rate decreases, obviously, the higher up you go with the take profits. But there is a little gap there. There is a gap there, so I don't know. These all look kind of equal too. And I know that was like a funky time, probably mixed with some news or something. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah. It could possibly go. Could possibly go. But instead of predicting what price is going to do or guessing, what I would do if I were you is when it hits this fair value gap, I would try to look at what it's doing. Like, what is it showing you after it hits this? Is it just going to go right past it? Then yeah, you can probably shoot for TP3 to go ahead and touch this gap too, and then go down, or even touch these highs. But if it gets up here and it starts to struggle to break it, and it just keep wicking back down, then no, it probably won't go to TP3. So you kind of base your analysis on looking left, and then what happens when you actually get there. Like, you can be with your homeboy forever, and you say, hey man, you got my back if we get into this fight, and they be like, yeah, you know, I got you, don't worry about it. But you won't know what he's gonna do until it actually happens. This is the same thing. You gotta wait till it actually get there to see what happens. How does it react? Yeah, see the whole candle trying to flip. It's definitely enticing people to jump in sales and buys. That's why it stopped short of 50% here, and it stopped short of 50% here. Just trying to fill orders on both sides. Yeah, I'm gonna call this a win just because I said, you know, I would have closed up here just because it was so close to the TP1 and it was playing around. It could have just hit it. It's probably still going to hit it, but instead of sitting here looking at the charts all day, like I said earlier, I probably would have just set my TP and set my stop loss. But if I'm sitting here looking at it like I am now, I would have closed up here like I called y'all to close, just because it's right there. It just didn't smack it, but I know it's going to get it because it got so close. But it probably come down here first and then go up. And do you really want to sit through all of that drawdown? Probably not. So yeah, with that being said, it's probably going to consolidate for a little bit. But you would have took a win today if you would have just closed a little bit early from that TP1. I can't really say how far it's going to go down now. It might just be retesting this entry right here and then going up, but nobody wants to sit through drawdown. So with that being said, let me know what y'all think inside the comments. If you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on the first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.